The Gravity Beyond, a Unified Cosmological Framework. Introduction. Rethinking the Origins. Since the earliest days of human curiosity, we've been asking the same timeless question. Where did it all come from? This question has shaped the way we tell stories, build cultures, and seek knowledge. From the ancient creation accounts in sacred texts like Genesis 1:1, open quote, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth," to the modern equations of cosmology. Whether spoken through myth, philosophy, or science, this great human search for origin has never left us. Close quote. To have the Big Bang and its unanswered questions. For over 100 years, the Big Bang theory has stood as the leading scientific narrative. According to this model, the universe began with a singular, explosive event, expanding space, time, and matter outward from a single point. This model successfully explains key observations, including the discovery of the cosmic microwave background radiation, Penzias and Wilson, 1965, the predicted abundance of light elements, and the observed expansion of galaxies, first noted by Edwin Hubble in 1929. But even with these achievements, the Big Bang model leaves behind deep mysteries. What caused the singularity to exist? Why did the Big Bang happen at all? Why is the universe so smooth on the largest scales, yet seated with the perfect asymmetries needed for galaxies, stars, and life? Even more challenging are the concepts of dark matter and dark energy, introduced to explain gravitational and expansion anomalies, yet still undetected despite decades of search. Bertoni and Hooper, 2018. A call for deeper simplicity. The Millar cosmological model, MCM, steps in here to suggest something simpler. What if the universe didn't explode into space, but rather created space and time themselves from a state of perfect stillness? This echoes the principle of Occam's razor, the idea that the simplest explanation is often the best, and it aligns with the spirit of Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. Open quote, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart." Close quote. The Gravity Beyond asks us to start fresh, building reality not from explosions but from emergence, tick by tick, blip by blip. The Gravity Beyond, a new vision. In this vision, the universe begins not with chaos but with perfect stability, the crystal of singularity, or what you call the Chrissy Singularity. Imagine a state with no space, no time, no motion, just infinite stillness at absolute zero, a perfect, balanced still point. Then comes the Hawking trigger, named after Stephen Hawking's insights on quantum instability. This trigger destabilizes the stillness, leading to the shatter. But this isn't an explosion. It's a release, the birth of reality itself. From the shatter emerges space, constructed one allowance at a time through the appearance of quantum particles. Time, recorded not flowing, as the memory of quantum disappearances, written one tick at a time. Structure, born from tiny imperfections in the shatter, giving rise to galaxies, stars, and life. Explaining the invisible, without invention. The MCM offers natural explanations for the universe's mysteries without inventing unobservable entities. 1. Primordial supermassive black holes, PSMBHs, launched during the shatter, may account for the gravitational scaffolding that shapes galaxies. Carr and Silk, 2018. 2. Vast hydrogen clouds stretched across cosmic voids may provide hidden structure detectable through 21 centimeters radio surveys. Loeb and Furlanetto, 2013. 3. Photon-dragging frictomass explains cosmic redshift and expansion acceleration as the result of photons accumulating friction as they move across the memory fabric, aligning with Rees et al. 1998 and Perlmutter et al. 1999, but without needing dark energy. Returning to first principles. The Gravity Beyond invites us back to first principles, not to multiply complexity, but to seek answers already woven into the fabric of existence. As Psalm 19:1 declares, open quote, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." Close quote. In this view, space, time, and structure are not accidents of explosion, but the intentional unfolding of a cosmic memory, inscribed one quantum disappearance at a time. This is not just a theory of beginnings. It is a theory of continuity and the living memory of light. It proposes that the universe is not finished. It is still being written, moment by moment, as every quantum appearance and disappearance builds space, writes time, and shapes structure. This unfolding is not random. It follows the resonant frequencies of the memory fabric, frequencies that give identity to particles, bind forces together, and anchor consciousness itself into reality. This is the gravity beyond, a model that returns us to the fabric of existence, not as something that happened once long ago, but as something that continues to happen right now. A universe that remembers, a universe that carries forward every event, a universe that is, in every sense, alive with memory. With this foundation in place, the Millar cosmological model turns to position itself among the great theories of physics, showing where it builds, where it challenges, and where it offers something new. Theoretical lineage and citations. The Millar cosmological model stands on the shoulders of giants. It honors the powerful frameworks built by the world's leading physicists, but recognizes that questions remain, questions this model seeks to resolve. What follows is a summary of how MCM relates to 5 of the most significant modern theories in physics. It shows where it aligns, where it diverges, and how it fills the gaps left open by even the most advanced models of our time. Heelan, Penrose's Conformal Cyclic Cosmology, CCC reference, Penrose R. 2010. Cycles of Time, an extraordinary new view of the universe. Bodley Head. Penrose proposed that the universe is cyclical, that the remote future of one universe becomes the Big Bang of the next through an elegant process called conformal rescaling. In MCM response, the MCM agrees that the universe cycles, but it sees each new cycle restarting from absolute zero, from the Chrissy Singularity, a still point of zero entropy. Rather than relying on stretching and rescaling, the MCM resets all vibrational activity to dimensional frequency zero, preserving memory without carrying forward geometric distortions. Hazard resolution. This resolves entropy concerns by offering a true memory-preserving reboot, where nothing is lost, but everything is archived in the memory fabric, ready to emerge again. Shatter. Maldacina's ERG EPR conjecture reference Maldacina J and Susskind L. 2013. Cool horizons for entangled black holes. Fortschritte der Physik. Maldacina and Susskind suggested that wormholes, ER bridges, and quantum entanglement, EPR pairs, are actually the same phenomenon. MCM response. While supporting the unification of topology and entanglement, the MCM moves away from wormhole geometries. It proposes that these connections happen through phase-locked resonance pathways across the memory fabric, not through spatial tunnels, but through frequency alignment. Resolution. This avoids paradoxes like causality violations and faster-than-light communication, providing a natural explanation for quantum entanglement without needing wormholes. And 3. Ravelli's Loop Quantum Gravity, LQG reference, Ravelli C. 2004. Quantum Gravity, Cambridge University Press. Ravelli's loop quantum gravity describes space as being made up of tiny loops at the Planck scale, forming a kind of cosmic network. MCM response. The MCM agrees that space is discrete, not continuous, but it adds that each quantum loop or blip is recorded in the memory fabric, giving space history and direction. It also redefines time as the cumulative memory of disappearances, not as a separate flowing dimension. Resolution. This makes MCM a kind of loop quantum gravity with memory, providing causal structure and information continuity that LQG currently lacks. Tough 4. Hawking's information loss paradox reference Hawking SW, 1976. Breakdown of predictability in gravitational collapse. Physical Review D. Stephen Hawking suggested that black holes might destroy information, violating one of quantum physics' most sacred rules, unitarity. MCM response. The MCM resolves this by suggesting that all information is permanently recorded in the memory fabric at the moment a particle or wave function disappears, whether by black hole evaporation or any other process. Resolution. In the MCM, nothing is lost. The cosmic ledger retains every quantum event, preserving unitarity and causality without needing exotic retrieval mechanisms. 5. String theory's vibrational dimensions reference Green M.B., Schwartz J.H., and Witten E. 1987. Superstring theory, Cambridge University Press. String theory proposes that particles are vibrating strings, each with a unique mode of vibration, existing in higher dimensional space. MCM response. The MCM agrees that vibration defines identity, but it rejects the need for hidden dimensions. Instead, it introduces dimensional frequency, a real observable vibrational property encoded in the memory fabric of our universe, not in some unreachable higher space. Resolution. This grounds particle identity in testable physical resonance, providing a simpler, observable framework without extra-dimensional speculation. Closing note on theoretical lineage. The Millar cosmological model honors the visionaries who have expanded our understanding of the cosmos. But it doesn't stop there. It builds bridges where their models stop short, offering a unified explanation that brings together space, time, matter, energy, and consciousness. As Isaiah 46:10 declares, open quote, I make known the end from the beginning, from ancient times, what is still to come, close quote. The memory fabric becomes the bridge between beginning and becoming, a cosmic record that remembers every blip, every appearance, and every disappearance, building a universe not from static laws alone, but from accumulated memory. In this model, the universe is not just a space that exists, but a story that is written, a story still unfolding, driven by resonance, phase coherence, and the living memory of light. This brings us to the next stage of the framework, where the Millar cosmological model lays out its complete structure, not just as a philosophical idea, but as a scientifically structured theory of everything, captured in what follows as the MCM Master Index. Would you like